On that occasion, the Uposatha day of the 15th, on the full moon night, the Blessed One was seated in the open, surrounded by the Sangha of monks. Then surveying the silent Sangha of monks, he addressed them thus: Monks, would an untrue man know of an untrue man? This person is an untrue man. No, Venerable Sir. Good monks, it is impossible. It cannot be that an untrue monk, an untrue man, should know of an untrue man. This person is an untrue man. But would an untrue man know of a true man? This person is a true man. No, Venerable Sir. Good monks, it is impossible. It cannot be that an untrue man should know of a true man. This person is a true man. Monks, an untrue man is possessed of bad qualities. He associates as an untrue man. He wills as an untrue man. He counsels as an untrue man. He speaks as an untrue man. He acts as an untrue man. He holds views as an untrue man. And he gives gifts as an untrue man. And how is an untrue man possessed of bad qualities? Here, an untrue man has no faith, no shame, no fear of wrongdoing. He is unlearned, lazy, forgetful, and unwise. That is how an untrue man is possessed of bad qualities. And how does an untrue man associate as an untrue man? Here an untrue man has for friends and companions those recluses and Brahmins who have no faith, no shame, no fear of wrongdoing, who are unlearned, lazy, forgetful, and unwise. That is how an untrue man associates as an untrue man. Stop here for a moment. This true man is called a Sappurisa. So an untrue man is a Asappurisa. It refers to the ordinary person, but here it seems like it's worse than an ordinary person. It refers to an evil ordinary person. An ordinary person is just a putujana, but this is a evil and stupid ordinary person. So he possesses bad qualities. And no faith, no shame, no fear of wrongdoing, unlearned, lazy, forgetful, and unwise. And how does an untrue man will as an untrue man? Here an untrue man wills for his own affliction, for the affliction of others, and for the affliction of both. That is how an untrue man wills as an untrue man. And how does an untrue man counsel as an untrue man? Here an untrue man counsels for his own affliction, for the affliction of others, and for the affliction of both. That is how an untrue man counsels as an untrue man. And how does an untrue man speak as an untrue man? Here an untrue man speaks false speech, malicious speech, harsh speech, and gossip. That is how an untrue man speaks as an untrue man. And how does an untrue man act as an untrue man? Here an untrue man kills living beings, takes what is not given, and misconducts himself in sensual pleasures. That is how an untrue man acts as an untrue man. And how does an untrue man hold views as an untrue man? Here an untrue man holds views such as this: there is nothing given, nothing offered, nothing sacrificed, no fruit or result of good and bad actions, no this world, no other world. No mother, no father, no beings who are reborn spontaneously, no good and virtuous recluses and Brahmins in the world, who have realized for themselves by direct knowledge and declare this world and the other world. That is how an untrue man holds views as an untrue man. And how does an untrue man give gifts as an untrue man? Here an untrue man gives a gift carelessly, gives it not with his own hand, gives it without showing respect, gives what is to be discarded, gives it with the view that nothing will come of it. That is how an untrue man gives gifts as an untrue man. That untrue man thus possessed of bad qualities, who thus associates as an untrue man, wills as an untrue man, counsels as an untrue man, speaks as an untrue man, acts as an untrue man, holds views as an untrue man, and gives gifts as an untrue man. On the dissolution of the body after death, he appears in the destination of an untrue man. And what is the destination of untrue man? It is hell or the animal world. Let's stop here. So this untrue man is one who is walking the path to hell or the animal world. That means he is not only stupid, but he breaks the precepts and does evil deeds Also, in the beginning, I forgot to mention, an untrue man, he cannot distinguish an untrue man from a true man. He cannot really know another person. Why? Because an untrue man, his mind is very clouded with greed, hatred, and delusion. So because of that, he cannot see things clearly as they really are. So how can he judge who is an untrue man, who is a true man? And this untrue man here is quite clear. He has bad qualities. He associates with friends who have no faith, no shame, no fear of wrongdoing, who are lazy, unwise, etc. And then when he gives advice, that harms himself, that harms others, that harms both. And he wills also for his own affliction and for others' afflictions. And then he breaks the precepts. He precepts against speech, and precepts against actions. He is careless, and then he has wrong view. This wrong view is worldly wrong view. Basically, there are three things here. One is that there is no result of good and bad actions, and then there's no other world. That means after death, there's nothing. There's no being reborn. And thirdly, he doesn't believe that there are good ascetics who have realized by direct knowledge the world. Okay. Monks, would a true man know of a true man? This person is a true man. Yes, noble sir. Good monks, it is possible that a true man would know of a true man. This person is a true man. But would a true man know of an untrue man? This person is an untrue man. Yes, noble sir. Good monks, it is possible that a true man would know of an untrue man. This person is an untrue man. Stop here for a moment. So here, this true man, I guess, should refer to Aryan disciple of the Buddha, and because his mind is not clouded with so much greed, hatred, and delusion that he can see things as they really are, so he can tell who is a true man, who is an untrue man. Monks, a true man is possessed of good qualities. He associates as a true man. He wills as a true man. He counsels as a true man. He speaks as a true man. He acts as a true man. He holds views as a true man. And he gives gifts as a true man. And how is a true man possessed of good qualities? Here, a true man has faith, shame, and fear of wrongdoing. He is learned, energetic, mindful, and wise. That is how a true man is possessed of good qualities. And how does a true man associate as a true man? Here, a true man has for his friends and companions those recluses and Brahmins who have faith, shame, and fear of wrongdoing, who are learned, energetic, mindful, and wise. That is how a true man associates as a true man. Let's stop here for a moment. You see, every one of us, we have our ideals. Different people have different ideals. So a true person, a wise person, he appreciates those qualities that are good. So he himself has a sense of shame, fear of wrongdoing. He's energetic, not lazy. He is wise, etc. So, as the saying goes, birds of the same feather flock together. So he would look for ascetics or monks who are like that, who possess good qualities, that live up to his ideal. And how does a true man will as a true man? Here, a true man does not will for his own affliction, for the affliction of others, or for the affliction of both. That is how a true man wills as a true man. And how does a true man counsel as a true man? Here, a true man does not counsel for his own affliction, for the affliction of others, or for the affliction of both. That is how a true man counsels or gives advice as a true man. And how does a true man speak as a true man? Here, a true man abstains from false speech, from malicious speech, from harsh speech, and from gossip. That is how a true man speaks as a true man. And how does a true man act as a true man? Here a true man abstains from killing living beings, from taking what is not given, and from misconduct in sensual pleasures. That is how a true man acts as a true man. And how does a true man hold views as a true man? Here a true man holds views such as this. There is what is given and what is offered and what is sacrificed. There is fruit and result of good and bad actions. There is this world and the other world. There is mother and father. There are beings who are reborn spontaneously. There are good and virtuous recluses and Brahmins in the world who have realized for themselves by direct knowledge and declare this world and the other world. That is how a true man holds views as a true man. And how does a true man give gifts as a true man? Here a true man gives a gift carefully, gives it with his own hand, gives it showing respect, gives a valuable gift, gives it with the view that something will come of it. That is how a true man gives gifts as a true man. That true man, thus possessed of good qualities, who thus associates as a true man, wills as a true man, counsels as a true man, speaks as a true man, acts as a true man, holds views as a true man, and gives gifts as a true man. On the dissolution of the body after death, reappears in the destination of true men. And what is the destination of true men? It is greatness among the gods or greatness among human beings. That is what the Blessed One said. The monks were satisfied and delighted in the Blessed One's words. That's the end of the sutta. So in the Buddha's teachings, you notice here that it is good to be born among the gods or among human beings. Some people, they say, it's not good to get a rebirth in heaven. It's not true. It's difficult to get rebirth in heaven. So if you say it's not good, it's like sour grapes. What you cannot get, you say it's no good. So we'll stop here.